I'm not one to turn down a challenge from a capable foe. She nods to herself, considering. I'll drop the bridge and meet you here. We'll fight it out for the glory of Sentinel Stand. Oh, rude. Dude. Sure.
On it.
Of course.
Huh. Look at that.
Ah, there's a way to get down there. Yes. Cleansing Charm. Purifying. Immune to poison. Yeah, we already have one of those. Save again. Oh, it's gonna be interesting.
This will be fun. Hey, nobody saw that, right?
They're not attacking. I'm okay with that. So if half of the
Feet cannot be moved. It's a hit. Time to change weapons. Come back and face me.
Rumanan almost down. She's down.
Idiot!
Will do.
Too old for this.
Man, the half of the team attacked us. The other half stayed there.
I need to try a different tactic.
Are you
This
afraid
isn't
of
working.
death, worm?
I'm like, sure, man. No worries. I'm good with that. Absolutely. Okay, now they're in.
Take that.
Oh, wrong weapon for the job. I need to try something else.
Will do.
Oh, wrong weapon for the job. I need to try something else.
They're bleeding. They're stunned. It's going pretty well, man.
Get back here.
I need to try a different tactic.
Get some lightning.
This isn't working. Oh, I have an iron ring for every dumbass mistake of mine. Oh, this weapon is like
We're
nipples
wrecking
on
these
nails.
guys.
Useless.
This is awesome.
I need to try a different tactic. This isn't working.
Come and feast my iron.
Boom! Titan's blade with potency. That was her weapon.
Right.
Man, she's the one I wanted to fight, by the way. I just want
See
to
what
point
I
that
see?
out. She's the one that, like, insisted.
Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't. Interesting.
Oh, shit.
Nothing to see here. Just holding my guts.
Titan's knuckle. Everything is Titan something.
If only Stalwart had surrendered years ago. Such needless carnage.
Sorry, I can't.
Okay. So we have some looting to do here, and then we'll go towards the storm.
Sorry, I can't.
Abandoned well with a rusted gear wheel. Use root strength to force the wheel to turn and bring up the bucket. What did I just get? Nothing?
Sorry, I can't.
I don't know what that did. Did that give me money? Maybe that gave me money. Okay, Barrick. Let's bring that up a bit. Get save. Let's do it. Use the steadfast insignia. Lift the steadfast insignia up towards the storm. The wind wall parts as you hold the steadfast insignia aloft. Dust and debris swirl around a cone-shaped absence projected before you, which stretches into a tunnel of breathable air. The insignia jewels begin to glow brightly, as if invigorated by this parting of the winds. Whatever dormant state the artifact occupied, it is now awake and full of new potential, should you desire to use it. Yeah. So now we have a new artifact that we can use. This is sweet. Also, we're the first to get inside that fortress since the Edict of Storm, which was a long time ago.
The path remains open behind us, making way for friend or foe alike. Sentinel's stand has never been more exposed.
Steadfast Stand. Grant nearby allies resolve and increased resistance to being knocked prone or pushed back. These effects scale with the Steadfast Insignia Renown. No, we need this. The wall of this keep have been beaten and chipped away by both the storm and the bitter clash between the disfavored and the unbroken. Regent Skyblade. Can it be? A figure approaches through the storm. The Regent Skyblade seems ready to approach and welcome you. Dawning realization comes to her expression as she hoists up her weapon in a stance of challenge. Announce yourself, invader. We haven't sat in the eye of the storm this long to become slaves of Kairos. Take us to Stratus Erodin. Barrick advanced on the guard with a menacing air. I don't want to hear any more of your petty threats or how much you love our country. Your country. Deliver us the serpent at the heart of this nest. Whoa there, big boy. I just watched the storm all day. Stratus is behind the walls. She glances in your direction with wonder. The insignia. The sentry lets out a startled yell. Someone bearing the Regent insignia comes this way. She squints to make you out in the storm. Why have you come, stranger? I could subterfuge it. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm a friend of Stratus, and I carry a message for his ears alone. Does he live? A friend? She scratches the back of her neck. I'm sure the Regent will want to see anyone brave enough to face the storm on his behalf. That must be some message. She nods. The gate is just up ahead. Speak with the guard if you would have an audience. Oh man, we're gonna go straight in and murder the guy.
You see what I see?
Shit. A stranger? And they let you through? Wearing an uncertain expression, the scout grasps his weapon. I don't know what sorcery carved the safe passage through the storm, but the region fortress is closed to outsiders. Out of my way, peon. No amount of stalwart rats can keep me from wrapping my hands around the region's throat. Send a sign to join the fate of your doomed master. His eyes widen. If you mean the Regent arm, then I'm honor-bound to stop you. I won't hesitate to lay my life down to protect the Stalwart's ruling bloodline. Fool! Did no one tell you that Kairos has all but ended the Regents in their weak line? These storms will rage until Erodin dies, and by the time he gathers the courage to take matters into his own hands, the country you protect will be no more. A voice bellows from the other side of the portcullis. Stay your weapon and raise the gate. I would speak with our guests. He looks over his shoulders and frowns. Step forward and present yourself then. Keep a respectful tongue and you won't have any trouble. Straight as Iridan. Stalwart's ruler looks at you with a mixture of caution and amazement. His gaze lingers on the steadfast insignia. That explains how you were able to pierce the winds. But why have you come? Not to liberate an enemy, I think. He squints. The long isolation has taken its toll, but we aren't deaf to news of the outside world. I think I recognize a fate binder when I see one, so logic follows that you are the keeper of Ventrian's well. Eredin! Barrick pounds his fists together hard enough to shake the earth. Come out and face us, coward! You've dodged this reckoning long enough! The regent blinks. Do I know you? Your face, what little I can make of it, eludes me. He sniffs and returns his attention to you. Your friend here seems a mite unstable for emissary work. We've survived the Overlord's prison for over a year. I live on, and so the Regent bloodline endures. Even the disfavored couldn't breach Kairos' wind wall when the edict crashed upon our heads, though I'm less certain how you managed. He regards you with a hint of resignation. You didn't travel this far to deliver terms of surrender, did you? I've come to take Sentinel's stand. You will submit or die. If you think that's possible, then you know nothing of the realm of Stalwart. This is my rightful seat, and I will reside here until my dying day. I'm not ignorant of my part in this equation. The edict can only be ended with the blood of the last region, such as Kairos has decreed. He nods. Kairos drafted the Edict of Storm to punish the defenders of Stalwart for hiding behind the walls of their keep. The wording of the edict specifies that the death of Stalwart's ruling family will end the storm. To this day, the locals are welcome and encouraged to assassinate their former ruler. I must warn you, I haven't survived this long only to be cut down by Kairos' lapdog. I endured the war, the disfavored suicide march, and the long isolation of the storm. I won't make it easy. What was that about, the disfavored suicide march? In the second year of the war, my personal forces captured one of Graven Ash's elite legion. We divided their numbers for our own protection, some here, others at Duskwatch. With plans of bargaining with Ash for their lives. You preyed on the Archon's law for his troop? Monster! The war came to a, shall I say, climactic stalemate when a disfavored force amassed around Sentinel's stand to drive us out and liberate our prisoner. A thoughtful expression overcomes him, but he dispels it with a shake of his head. The rest, as you know, is history. Before the disfavored could finish their desperate attack, the edict swept up my people and Ash's legion like they were made of straw, battering bones and iron into so much dust that now swirl about our heads. I remember that day too well. If you had but surrendered, then hundreds of Northerners and Southerners alike would have been spared. Stalwart bows to no one. You are Madillo of rust and entropy. Iridan grimaces at Barrick and shakes his head. Your presence alone dirties these noble defenses. What have you gained from the long stalemate beyond the hatred of your people? He hesitates to answer at first and screws his face into a grimace. The people do not know what is best for Stalwart. We need a strong leader who understands the traditions of the realm, whose blood is a part of the storied heritage. If they spite me for preserving our strength here and outlasting the war, so be it. I did not accept this mantle for adoration. What have I gained? I have kept Stalwart alive in this self-imposed prison. Whatever else you may think, the desperation to reach this place and end my life only confirms the righteousness of that decision, as hard as it has been. A true leader would have fought to the very end rather than hide here. Your doubt is understandable, but why should I have fought a losing battle? Stalwart's region have always endured where others fell. In Sentinel Stand, I could outlast any enemy. And how could I have known that Kairos would be so exacting in punishment? You could have ended the edict long ago. You mean by suicide or execution in the hands of my countrymen? His expression withers. That would betray the dignity of my station and the honor of my soldiers alike, and caving to the Overlord's will, we would lose the very thing which makes Stalwart great, our perseverance. I took no pleasure in watching storms ravage my country here from the safety of the eye. I've suffered the weight of that decision every day, but I would never second guess it. Your burden is nothing to mine, or that of your people. To consign your country to this is unforgivable. When Kairos called on Ash to submit, he chose his soldiers' lives over his pride. You are a coward, and I'll see it you die like one too. You have delayed your death long enough, Regent. No more hiding. Attack. Typical of the attendants of Kairos present no agreeable terms. You may distort the stories to reflect that I forced this confrontation, but everyone here will remember that when your overlord locked me in an impossible choice, I chose Stalwart. Rodin turns away and heads through the portcullis.
More tallies to the body count.
Will do.
I need to try a different tactic.
Come
This isn't
and
working.
face my iron!
This is going to be interesting.
I need to try a different tactic. This isn't working.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
This weapon is like nipples on men. Useless.
Cool. Kill that dude.
Death!
Come on. Yeah, fighting two
I need to try a
fronts
different
at
tactic.
once was
This
bad.
isn't working.
That's pretty bad.
Take that.
Okay, we got this. We got this. See? There we go.
On it.
Okay, let's go back and let's fight the guys over there.
More bodies to pile in our way.
I got it.
Stalwart prevail! On your knees, worm!
You're so dead, lady.
That is beneath!
Right.
Shit. No, that was pointless.
being so
Yeah.
remorseful all the time.
There we go. Look at her. 24, 21. Jesus Christ. It's mostly because I've given her she's got a bonus right now to the stats, that's why. Okay, what can you get now?
Yes.
Massive spike split apart the castle walls. Here, the result of tremendous winds that passed through long ago. Okay, so there's no coming up from us up here. Can I break this down? Probably not. No, it's metal. Oh, but we can climb here. Save. Use spear. Oh boy, guys, this is it. We're inside the castle.
More tally to the body count.
Whoa, I'm hurt. Yeah, I think the guy that passed here is really annoying.
I need to try a different weapon.
Let's try that. Yeah, that wasn't great.
This weapon is useless.
Take that.
It's done, so he won't heal. Shit, now he's healing.
Blood spills.
Okay. We need to change our formation, by the way. Okay. Save.
Sorry, I can't.
So we'll be able to rest if we need to. Thing is, though, is right now we don't need to.
Do you have eyes on this?
Okay, we got this, we got this, we got this. This is a perfect positioning.
I got it.
No way they can pass.
I need to try a different tactic. This isn't working.
got it.
Woo! What's this? Ring blade, ring calling. +1 bronze ring on kill. Whoa, a weapon that creates money?
I got.
Is that ink? No, wait. It's blood.
Is that ink? No, it's blood. Love it. We cannot see the traps, man. They're too well hidden. Save.
This'll be fun.
Antiques and old dog.
Get entry leveled up, which is cool.
Will do.
I need to try different tactics.
I'm damaged. Taking some
This
hits.
isn't working.
Take that.
Okay, that worked though.
This weapon is like nipples on men.
Time to change weapons.
Yes! He got killed before he could heal. Awesome.
Grovel before me. Time to change weapons.
Yeah. Look at that. They have nothing to loot? Okay, that's interesting. Let's save again. Let's level up Lentry. Yeah. I still cannot take this one, unfortunately. Like that. So Lentry, now you have a stance. Massive spikes of stone flare out from ground where a storm of unimaginable power ripped through the terrain. The weapons and armor of soldiers ripped from their bodies are now encased in the stone and as silent effigies of Kyrus' wrath. Massive spikes split apart the castle walls here, the result of tremendous winds.
Sorry,
Pass through
I can't.
long ago, blah blah blah. We've had that before. What? How did the disfavor pass?
My blood spills.
How did he pass the storm? I'm the one that has the insignia. Crashing Thunder. Splendid the creation of process for a two-ended hammer called Crashing Thunder.
See that?
I do not see it, no. Oh, there it is.
Stalwart prevails.
Heads up, we have company.